And we're at it. All right. First of all, my name is Joseph from Starter Prince USA, and I'm here with Team Lamb. So Team Lamb, go ahead and tell us where you're from, what you're about, and what you're into.
All right. Well, we'll start off first individually. My name's Micah Walls.
My name's Peter Russell. I'm David Leader.
All right, and I'm Edward Walls.
Yeah, and we are TeamLambInc. We are a clothing brand, also tied together with a organization that we are building from the ground up. Basically, Team Lamb is an acronym. It stands for Tell Everyone Around Me, Love All My Brothers. And that actual acronym was inspired by the death of our friend Kadero Little Lamb Simpkins. He was a good friend of ours. He was actually a pro boxer at 5'1", had his own gym built in honor of him, and also somewhere where he could, practice to get better. But basically, he was tragically killed at the Virginia Beach oceanfront in August of 2011. So what we did, basically, he was so dear to us. We basically took his name, Lamb, and made it into the acronym Love All My Brothers. And then David here, he came up with the beginning of the acronym Tell Everyone Around Me. So since then, we kept his legacy alive. We've been coming out with different merchandise that promotes peace, positivity, prosperity. Also, we do a lot of different mentorship programs. We also volunteer as well. And we're within the community. One thing that we do stand for is we are against senseless gun violence, and we just believe in peace through strength. So this is some of our merch right here. We got the hoodies on, courtesy of Starter Print USA. It's the T.E.A.M emblem, as well as on the back, that build, transcend, evolve, one of our quotes, our isms that we like to call it. But yeah, basically we're just trying to take off and promote our brand, as well as, like I said, stand up against senseless gun violence, and we like to operate through peace through strength once again.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for going into that. So when somebody hears the name Team Lamb, what's one word that you want them that you want to pop in their mind as soon as they think of Team Lamb?
Family, strength,
unity,
positivity. It's just a positive atmosphere when you hear Team Lamb.
Nice. And I love the phrase build, transcend, and evolve. I mean, I feel like there's more people that need to evolve in humanity, transcending from one point to the next, and then building on top of each other. I mean, one of the beautiful things about life is that we can there's programs such as like nonprofits like yourself that young kids can go to and help build on what they already have. They can learn from you guys, learn from people who are already doing it, and build on what they already have. So let's go in. We kind of went into where you're from, Virginia, right? Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
And whenever I think of Virginia, I think of the Clips. So are you? Do you know?
Yeah.
Pusha T and Malice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm from the West Coast, so we have a lot of the West Coast Bay Area rap. But all my years growing up, I've been listening to a lot of the East Coast stuff, and Clips, they've definitely been probably my top 10, always in rotation.
Yeah, we got a lot of people that came out of the 757, like Missy, Timberland.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a big Trey Songz, Chris Brown.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, speaking of Chris Brown, so we're here to build, transcend, and evolve, right? So just give the fans, give everybody watching your take on, let's just talk about entertainment and how it kind of gets into our personal lives, and how it can kind of affect our day to day by what's happening in the entertainment industry.
Well, I would like to say something about that. Entertainment has a big impact on our personal lives. It's just something that's constantly on social media, and it's being brought up daily. So it kind of becomes your own life, what you see and what you read. So seeing like recently, there's been a feud between Chris Brown and Soulja Boy, and everybody's talking about that, and they're getting, their favorite. They're getting their tickets to go see Money Money Mayweather and them MCM team host that event in Cali. So, I think that's a big thing that they went to boxing over to solve that issue. And then that spins off of what we do with Team Lamb. It's more of a put guns down and use a better way to resolve issues. So, by that being out in social media, we can definitely use that to boost what we do. Like, yeah, put the guns down and look into, smarter ways to resolve. Team Lamb has been about boxing since we started, since Cadero was a boxer. So we got Boxing Go Gym in Norfolk that we sponsor, or that sponsors us. And, I got my bet on Chris Brown because he's a Virginia boy.
Gotcha. And so you kind of talked about what Team Lamb is actually doing in the streets. Go into a little bit more. So say Team Lamb, you get a grant from the government for $10 million. What are you going to do with that money?
What we would do with the money is definitely we would secure and set up our financial futures, but more so just give back to the community. You said back to entertainment. Rick Ross right now, he has this big thing called Buy Back the Block. That's definitely something we want to do. Small businesses on every corner, whether if people is investing in us and we're investing in others so we can see their dreams come true, unfold. Definitely some youth community centers for the teens to keep them off the street, something for them to do. Investing more, flourishing into the Box to Go gym that we already have. Just get all the materials and resources that we need so this brand can fully flourish to its maximum potential.
Be a worldwide entity.
Yeah, worldwide household brand. And
Okay. So let's kind of go into, I guess, the business aspect about it. So go ahead and tell us what your roles are in the company Team Lamb, or one by one.
Start with Mike there.
All right. Well, basically, I deem myself, I guess, as the co-founder, along with my brothers. Also, I handle most of the artwork designing. So my title I kind of classify as co-founder / creative director for the brand. David here, get to tell a little bit more about himself.
I usually do. I'm the salesman and inventory guy, so I pretty much handle that. As soon as we get our product in, I'm right there on it to go ahead and get it out, so we can keep replenishing our stock and keep it moving. But we all are the power. We are the nucleus of Team Lamb, so we all pretty much have interchangeable roles that we function together.
Yeah, there's nothing that he can't do that I can't do, and vice versa, which makes us strong, because we can all really lean on each other with just other schedule conflicts that we may have in our personal life. My personal role, I'm a little more on the marketing side. I control a lot of social media for the different organizations that we volunteer, and just the different campaigns that we set forth to raise awareness on different issues. And I also design as well. And we just all keep each other grounded. And how about yourself, Peter?
Personally, I'm more of a model for Team Lamb right now. I get taking pictures of the product I market. I help, spread the word about Team Lamb all over Virginia Beach. It's basically what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, nice. Peter, he's new to the team.
Yes.
His energy is crazy. He has a lot of know-how, and he's really good.
Real savvy guy,
man. And anything that he wants, he goes and gets. So he's like a go-getter. We're all go-getters. That's why you see us here. So basically, this is the team. I mean, we started out with, when our organization first started, over 30, 40 plus members.
It was real heavy at first.
Real heavy, but to this day, we're the ones that stand strong, and we actually are, the ones that's putting in work. So
it was more so, I felt like we still had the support, but as far as active members in the beginning, a lot of people were reacting off emotion, basically because of the loss of our friend. So a lot of them felt like they had to be a part of it, but when reality set in, it was time to put in work and actually get this brand off the ground. Most of them stepped to the side and they said, hey, I just rather support. And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, and shout out to all the Team Lamb supporters.
Yeah.
We love everybody.
Appreciate the help and the support too.
They've been with us from day one. I remember one time we actually did a car wash at community to raise funds for our first clothing release, and we were out there in the rain. We had close to 40 supporters with us, right in the middle of Holland Road Highway, and we probably washed like 2 cars that day. But
we came
in
home
donations,
with
it was crazy. People seeing, well, hey, these young people out here in the rain, so they basically
just drove up and
support
and just handed money to us, like, thank you.
Yeah, but fun stuff like that all the time.
Okay, so if you guys if you're looking for volunteers, what type of skill sets would you be looking for? Like who do you want to reach out to you guys to help about your cause?
Anyone who's just willing to put in the work. That's just really the main thing. Make yourself available, be reliable, be dependable. We all know everyone has their own lives and different schedules going on, but just be there and do what you got to do. You don't have to have a master's or be a college graduate, this, that, and the third. But as long as we see that you're interested, you show passion and commitment, we're down to work with anyone.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Any race, anybody, anyone that's willing to work with us.
Mm-hmm. And then specifically, right now, being that we are in the branding, we are always looking for, different photographers to collaborate with, different businesses like yourselves to help make the merchandise, as well as models. I mean, we need that heavy. We're definitely still trying to find that one short look, that go to like a muse or, basically somebody to tie our brand with initially. Celebrities, we want celebrities to start wearing our stuff, start promoting our brand and our message as well, because it's bigger than us. The more people we could get it out to, the better.
Okay, nice. Well, all the viewers, you guys heard that. If you got any type of skill set, or if you're just looking to help out with the cause, reach out to my guys at Team Lamb. And it's a great cause they got going on over there. So reach out to them, and they'll put you to work. So let's go into one thing I found pretty interesting in business is the work-life balance. So you guys got a business. I mean, we're all in business here. Like even the viewers, you guys are in business as well. So give us your idea of a work-life balance.
7 days a week, nonstop. It's pretty much a lifestyle that you have to adapt to. And once you get adapted to it, it becomes easier. But it really takes you to have that dedication, that commitment, and that passion for what you're doing. If you're not passionate about it, then you're going to end up giving up. But it's been 5 years now. We've been sticking with it, and it's become more of a way of life for us now.
Yeah, it's just something you definitely have to stick with. Make it part of your everyday, because it's been plenty of days where I don't feel like doing this today. But that same instance when I feel like, hey, I don't want to do this today, I'm actually happy that I did do that because of the results that came.
So to kind of piggyback off of what my brother Ed said, it's just all about pushing yourself. We got good buddies down in Durham, North Carolina. They are part of the Gold Mine entity. That's their brand, which we have similar, characteristics. But Dominique T.E.A.M, he said something that stuck with me. Push yourself every day. You might work from 9 to 5. Instead of you going home, taking a nap after work, go to the gym or go ahead and log on the computer, do some research, read a book. So you just got to push yourself, definitely.
Nice. So with all the business owners watching, give them some advice on what's working for you guys.
Okay.
Well, what works for us, honestly, is teamwork. Teamwork makes our dream work. Like I said, the next man down, say there's something that came up with David or myself or my brother and they can't make it, we always have that one person that's willing to step in. You just want to make yourself interchangeable. Just teamwork, man. Teamwork takes you a long way.
And I would add on to that a vision. you have to have a vision of what you're trying to get accomplished. Because if without a vision, you're not going to get anywhere with your family, with your business, with your job. You got to look at the bigger picture of what you're trying to get done in the long run. So this has been a vision in the making.
Nice. And say if you're mentoring a 16-year-old kid, he wants to start his own business. What would be the first thing you'll tell him to do? Like, what would be something you would tell him to do? Like he just do right away.
Trademarks, patents.
You want to protect yourself.
Staying in school.
Yeah.
And hang around motivated, positive people. Like-minded people. That's what he needs to do. I would say that first most, like change your circle or grow with people that are thinking on the same level you're thinking on.
Answer this for me. Do you think that one needs to go to school to know how to run a business, or should they just get into business right away and learn through, like, out the mud?
See, the beauty in Team Lamb is we have one of each type of person character in this group. Micah went to school, graduated from the Art Institute. I never went to school. I went the merchant seaman route, and Elbert went to school. And so Peter,
I'm currently attending school.
He's currently in school right now. So we have one of every way you can look at it. And I would say it's all that individual strengths. It's all based on what they're strong at. So we can,
It's like it's a combination of the work experience plus what you know as well. Like they always say, it's not what you know, it's who you know, but it's a combination of both.
Just personally, me being a college graduate, I can just tell you one thing. Team Lamb throughout school, this is a brand that we built while I was attending college. Each one of my projects tied with the brand. And then that was really successful for me. It helped me, get to where I needed to be as far as getting my bachelor's. But school is great because it provides the know-how, what you should do and learn how to do things. But if you don't apply the knowledge that you learned, then, you basically are out back. So, you don't necessarily have to have a degree to be an entrepreneur or be successful. Like you were saying with your last question, as far as what advice would you give to somebody, the key to being an entrepreneur is you have to be selfless. You can't be selfish. Think of any great entrepreneur. They all were very selfless. So
they all made sacrifices, did things that they didn't want to do, but they had to do, get where they needed to be.
Totally. So go ahead and shout out your social media, your Twitter, Facebook. Are you on all those, or do you not believe in some of them? And tell me why if you're not on all of them.
Social media is your friend when you're branding. Yes. We recently just started a Facebook fan page at TeamLambInc.
Yes.
We have TeamLamb_Inc on Instagram. We haven't got the Snapchat yet. But yes, those are our social medias. TeamLambInc, TeamLamb, T.E.A.M, L.A.M.B _Inc on Instagram, and then TeamLambInc, all one word, is our Facebook page, our Facebook fan page.
Gotcha. So go ahead and follow them on that. Check them out, and then go ahead and give a shout out to somebody. All four of you, give a shout out to somebody in your life who have helped you out, or a role model in your life you just wanted to say hi to and say thank you to.
Okay. A role model in my life right now would be my church family. That would be, and that's a truthful answer. That's who's really been there motivating me and praying for me and helping me to stay focused when times where I was lost or had no direction. So I shout out to my whole KIOC, Kingdom Investment Outreach Center. That's in Virginia Beach. Y'all check them out. Family, and much love and support to y'all as well.
People who keep me motivated and grounded. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and she's just constantly always pushing me. Just always thinking about her when I'm out here making decisions. Of course, family, our mom, man, she's just so supportive. Anything we want to do, she just it's never a no, it's never negative. It's okay, absolutely. Go do it.
Big.
Yeah, and just our friends, our peers, man, they keep us motivated, tell us to keep pushing, keep going.
There's so many people we can listen to this, man. It's our whole database of friends and family. They just been good and been with us this whole trip, this whole journey.
So shout out
to Ed, right? Ed?
Yes.
Okay, quick question. So, and I always like to ask this question with entrepreneurs. Yeah, you've got a 5-year-old kid. So you having a kid, did it make you slow down and like smell the coffee or the roses, or did it make you want to go harder?
Combination of both. I think, and especially a little girl, they're just so precious. So when she was first born, I'm just like in awe and amazement, like just taking it all in. So I did slow down. I had to smell the coffee. But when she got older, I had to realize, okay, she's getting older, so I got to start going harder for her. So just with time, as time goes and grows, she grows, I continue to go harder. David has a daughter as well, so that's one of the main reasons responsible for his drive.
Absolutely.
Then my daughter is my brother's niece, so like we just keep all that in mind and keep that as the focus for the number one goal.
Gotcha. Because I hear a lot of people, they say if they have kids, they can't like quit a job and start their entrepreneurship venture or like do something on the side because they have a kid. I feel like a lot of people use a kid as a crutch to say, I'm just going to be average in life. I'm not going to push any harder. I'm just going to settle for the status quo. And I love how you guys are still pushing forward. Got kids, man. I mean, that's the perfect example of not to stop.
We got to set up our self so we can establish a legacy to pass on to our families and their families and their families. Understand that sky's the limit. Yeah.
Gotcha. And then shout out for you.
Like I said, number one, my mother. She's once again very supportive. Anything that we say we want to do. She has our back 100%. I also want to say my grandma. Reason why is because she had a saying when I was in college that just stuck with me. Do what you got to do to be where you want to be. So I just do that every day. Faith, favor, and footwork. That's also something that I live by. And lastly, the competition. Reason why is because, man, this clothing industry, independent branding is very competitive. People come up with cool, crazy, innovative products and merch all the time. So that actually inspires me and keeps us motivated, especially in our area. We have a lot of local brands with shout out to the competition, but it's all, a friendly competition. At the end of the day, we're all trying to get to one main goal, and that's success. Peter?
I'd like to shout out first to all these guys over here, stayed motivated, family, my pops, my mom, everybody. I'd like to shout out to my sister Sarah for coming out, modeling for some of the shoots, Kirsten for coming out for the shoots. On MLK Day,
that was
Travis for taking photography. Thanks for coming out. Much love. Love.
Yeah. Travis and Brandon Jones, they are two new young brothers we met on Martin Luther King Day. And basically is nothing but, it was a blessing. It's just God in the works. We all had the day off, so we wanted to pay our homage to, Mr. Martin Luther King.
Downtown Norfolk.
Downtown Norfolk. They have a big memorial. And it's the middle of a big intersection, cars and stuff. It's crazy.
Bramlington
Avenue. And these same young brothers were walking up at the same time we were, and they were taking photos.
And we were in the hunt looking for a photographer, still on our phones, calling, texting people, and voila, somebody right in our face with a camera. So just made it happen like that.
And he's very new to the scene, so you could check him out at it's B_optic on Instagram. And they, like I said, they're new, so everything right now is kind of like a you scratch my back, I scratch your back kind of relationships, which is very awesome. We're gonna take advantage of that.
They're on board the team with us now. They're part of the family now.
Yeah, we were just with them last night, and doing what our Friday night, turn up celebration. Had a long, hard week, but it's pretty cool to get somebody who's creative minded, like minded like us as well there, getting all, different photos of us having fun, wearing the merchandise and stuff like that.
And that's what I wanted to get into last and definitely not least is the merchandise. So everybody watching, they're wearing it right now. Go to their Facebook, support them, hit them up. They'll send you some merch, but you got to send them some money first. So tell us what you got going on, what you're selling, and there you go. And just give us more. Just tell us more about what the merch.
With the merch, like I said, we definitely always try to keep consistency and varieties. Our two strongest attributes. We always try to stay, on point as far as with the trend, not necessarily following the trend, but it has to be in that same realm. Peter here, he just showed you our joggers. That's really, a hot commodity right now. The sweatpants are very comfortable. We are working right now currently on our spring-summer release, which spring and summer, we always kill it. So we definitely are looking forward to that and excited. And then also we definitely want to start getting more into custom orders because we have a, big base of people who are willing to support. But, people these days, they want stuff how they want it. So they're kind of a little picky. But basically, once we get the resources to have that turnaround, that's what we're going to start doing, conducting pre-orders or, people putting their order in, and we'll make that for them and make sure we get it to them as well.
And we also need to re-up with you too, Joseph. We're about sold out with the last drop we had. So,
and that's a good problem to have, man. Nothing like selling out, man.
Make sure y'all go get that Team Lamb winter mix, man. That's what we got on right now, right here. So
nice. So, in closing, any parting words you wanted to say to your fans or people watching or people who are tuning into you for the first time?
We're just grateful for the opportunity. Glad to be here. It's been 5 years. This isn't the last y'all gonna hear from us. We can keep pushing. Shout out to all our friends, family, and supporters. We do it for y'all.
Yes.
R.I.P. Little Lamb. He's the reason.
Shout out to Boxer Go Gym over in Norfolk off the Swells.
Big Lamb, we love you.
Avenue. That's the gym that was, like I said, where Cadero would practice and get better at and work on his craft. Still open for business. As long as we've been running, they've been running as well. So shout out to them in their 5 years plus of business as well.
Nice.
Prince,
shout out to you, man, for giving us the avenue to even have this interview right now. Thank you.
Thank you. No, thanks for taking the interview. Thanks for being a valued customer as normal. Thanks for just doing what you're doing in the community, man. I mean, there's so many businesses in this world of people I meet that, you never know what the money goes to. I mean, and I don't care if you're buying just wrist wraps for kids all summer, like that's still a good thing, man. So I just applaud you and thank you for what you're doing. And I'll see you guys at the top. Signing out.
We'll see you there.
All right, now.